Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Dylan here, and today we have a free-for-all on Cracked, and while I just got owned by an exploding car, that is a really bad way to start a game. But I promise you this game gets a lot better. As I said before, welcome ladies and gentlemen. If you are a lady watching this, I am severely surprised that you're a chick watching COD videos, but hey, whatever. If you're a dude, which most likely you are, this is my game channel. This is a, like I said before, free-for-all on Cracked. And I'm using the AK-74 with a silencer and rapid fire detachment. And if you watch most of my videos, you notice that's like pretty much the only gun I use is the AK-74. And it makes me feel guilty at times because I know it's kind of overpowered, and I want to use more guns. But I use the AK-47 a lot. I have gameplay with that one I'll be uploading after this. But in the meantime, I have a nice, I think the final score, I don't know, I'll let you guys see. But I get up to a point where I'm like 23-2. And it's a really good gameplay, action-packed. Not really, it's free-for-all. But I just want to, as you guys know, if you saw my last commentary, I might have made a couple of you throw up talking about me in a dress. But if you did not throw up, thank you for coming back, and thank you for keeping your lunch down. But I have another story, and I know you guys enjoy the stories. Hopefully you do. And as you know, the 4th of July was a couple of days ago, and if you guys know me, you guys know I got into shenanigans, and I did, and I have a story, and yay for stories. Okay, so, my last video I talked about me dressing up in a dress, and if you guys don't, if you're watching this and you know I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, go to my last commentary. It's the game on Zoo, but go there, and it's a very interesting story to say the least, but you can check it out for yourself. But this is what happened on my 4th of July. So, as you guys know, I live in Florida. If you don't know, I live in Florida. And I live down by Tampa, and I'm not like in Tampa, but I'm in like a city outside of Tampa, and it's not that populated. It's kind of rural. We have woods and stuff. So, needless to say, there's a lot of rednecks, including myself. People like if I go like on vacation or like out of state, people define me as a redneck. And I really don't see how, but whatever they say. But there's a lot of rednecks around here, and as you know, 4th of July plus rednecks plus beer equals a lot of interesting stuff. But basically, this is how it ended up. I woke up in the morning on 4th of July, and I look out my window, and I see my neighbors have like their whole driveway full of fireworks. Like, I'm not even kidding, it looked like a yard sale with fireworks. I mean, they had everything. They had fountains, they had mortars. Mortars are the ones you put in the tube and they shoot up and they blow up all big and pretty. Those are mortars. They had those. They had everything. They had firecrackers, and on it was like it was like a candy store of fireworks. It was amazing looking. So I go over there, and I'm friends with them, and I go over there, and I'm talking to them like, are you gonna blow all this off tonight? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, how are you gonna blow all this off in like a 4-hour period when it's dark? Like, oh no, we're not starting when it's dark. We're starting when it's now. Just they said that just like in a really deep Southern accent, and they started right then. So basically, my whole day on the 4th of July, I'm in my house, and I just hear constant fireworks going off, which I don't have a problem with, but it gets kind of annoying when you're trying to play. Like, I was playing COD that day, and like I'm sitting there playing, I'm like, I hear like guns going off, and I hear grenades getting thrown, and then outside my real window I hear real fireworks. It was like really annoying, but it was they're a unique group of people, to say the least. So, oh crap, wow, my headset just almost flew off my head. That would have been mad. But then it started getting dark, and two of my friends came over, and one of my friends is 18, so he's legal to buy fireworks now. So we go to the fireworks tent. We had like $30. All of us together had like $30 to spend. So we wanted to buy like a case of mortars. Like I said, mortars are the ones you put in the tube and they shoot up and they blow up all pretty. We wanted to buy a case of those, but we got there and they wanted like $70 for a case of mortars, and we're like, screw that, because we only had 30. So we look around, and the best deal we could find was like 3 packs of Roman candles for $10 each. So $30 each pack had like 6 Roman candles in it, and it was $10 each. We had $30. We bought 3 packs of 3 packs of 6 Roman candles. So we had what, 18 Roman candles. Sorry, I failed math if I got that wrong. Yeah, 6 times 3 is 18. So ooh, chopper gunner time. Ooh, look at that chopper gunner. Sorry. We have 18 Roman candles. Each of us, there's 3 of us, so each of us got a pack of Roman candles. And now, if you guys don't know what Roman candles are, they're like a long tube. And what you do is you light it at the top and you hold it in your hand and it shoots out flaming balls. Flaming balls. Sorry. That's what they do, and they shoot out, and they don't really blow up. The ones we had, they didn't blow up; they just shot out. And so we each lit off one, and we're like, "Wow, this is really gay." But it's not gay when you shoot at each other. So yeah, we started shooting Roman candles at each other, and I have a really bad burn on my arm, but it was well worth it because it was so fun. But we shot like 3 tubes at each other, and then we're like, all right, so that was getting boring. We're like, so it's not gonna be a complete 4th of July unless we blow something up. So what we did is I went in my garage and I found a can of gasoline, and it wasn't that full. It was like 3/4, like it was like 75% empty. And we're like, oh, let's shoot Roman candles into it. It sounded like the best idea at the time, but now, don't ever shoot Roman candles at a can of gasoline. You'll find out why in a minute. But so we pour the gasoline in a bucket, and have you guys ever seen Joe Dirt? All right, if you haven't seen Joe Dirt, well, look it up after this. But if you have seen Joe Dirt, you remember the scene where he's like in the desert and they found like what they thought was the nuclear bomb, and it was really a shit tank. So that's basically what we did. We put gasoline in the bucket. We just didn't have an atom bomb in it. We put the gasoline in the bucket and we stood back. And my friend did it. He lit the candle. We started shooting him at it. He missed like twice. But we shot one, and one got in there, and it made like the biggest fucking explosion, dude. It was so loud. And for some reason, big explosions in the backyard concerned my neighbors, because they're all like, oh, you're blowing up stuff. So people get scared by explosions, I guess, nowadays. So they call the cops, and the cop shows up, and he stops. This is what we see. We see a cop car stop at my neighbor's house, gets out, talks to the neighbors look over here, and the cop looks over here, and he comes over here, and we got like reamed out by the cop. We didn't get in trouble or anything. We just got talked to, which is big deal. But that was basically my 4th of July, and that was an epic finish to the game, me blowing up that dude with a rocket launcher. And I also took like a very epic picture, and I'll try to get it down here. But that concludes the gameplay, guys. If you guys enjoyed the story and me almost getting arrested, please like the video, and if you want to see more videos, feel free to subscribe. And I have some channels I want you guys to check out in the link below. Please do that, and as always, have a nice day, and always be safe.